All right, Dodgers. We now have played 10 all competition games. So we have eight regular season games, two of the preseason games. So, as I said before, when I went over our statistics after five games, I'm going to do the same thing after 10, and then I'll do the same after the end of the season. Again, we do this so that maybe when you're watching a game on television, or if you ever get to attend a live game, you will see some of these stats that are being discussed, either on television or you might see them at the scoreboard if you're at a live game. So here are some of the common statistics that you might hear or read about. And again, we'll use our statistics as a team to make uh, to help a little bit, maybe make it a little more understandable for us. So far, as I said, we've played eight regular season games, two preseason games. So we've played 10 total. Out of those 10 games, we have seven wins, two losses, and one tie. Out of the regular season games, of those eight, we're 6-2-0 right now. So all of the tables, all the stats in the tables deal with all games. So out of 10 games. So our win percentage is 700 because we have seven wins out of 10. Our non-loss percentage is 800 because we have two losses. So we have one tie and seven wins. So that's eight out of 10. That's how we get the 800. So far, we've scored 34 runs. We've given up 24 runs. And that's a run differential of plus 10. So we've scored 10 more runs than we've allowed. Okay. So if we look at hitting statistics, our plate appearances, remember a plate appearance is every time somebody goes up to home plate, including things like base on balls or hit by pitches. So every time that we've been up to the plate, we've made 212 plate appearances so far. We have 131 at bats because remember, an at bat does not include a base on ball, or a hit by pitch. And then as you get a little bit older, we actually have one in there that is a sacrifice fly. So that's not included in there as well. So we have 131 at bats. We have 900. We've seen 962 pitches thrown to us. Out of those at bats and plate appearances, we have 31 hits. I have calculated that we have about 115 quality at bats. Okay. A quality at bat, remember, that really includes or comes out of the plate appearances. Because if you work a 6 or 7 pitch walk, that's a quality at bat. If you work a 6 or 7 pitch and you end up striking out, that's still a quality at bat. If you get an RBI, even though you got out, even though you grounded out or flew out, that's a quality at bat. Okay, so I've calculated that we have 115 on the season, so that's pretty good. Our batting average, when it ticked up a little bit from the first five games, as a team, we're batting 237 right now, which means we're getting on base about 23%, almost 24% of the time. Our on base percentage actually came down just a tad bit. Our on base percentage is 519, which means we're getting on base about 52% of the time that we go up. We have 71 walks. So remember, that's one of those things that doesn't count toward an at bat, but counts toward a plate appearance. So we have walked 71 times. We've struck out 84 times. Again, that number's getting a little closer. We'd like to see by the end of the season that number's that a lot closer, possibly even more walks than we have strikeouts if we could. We have eight hit by pitches so far, and we've stolen 59 bases, including steals, including pass balls, things like that. We have 59 stolen bases, so that's really, really good. We're doing a really good job when we get on the base path. For pitching, we've used four pitchers so far in the first 10 games. And of that, there are a total of 15 appearances. An appearance is anytime somebody goes into a game. So we've had a few games where two people have appeared per game. So that's how we end up having 15 appearances out of 10 games. We have thrown 712 pitches. So now look at that. We've seen 962 pitches thrown to us. We have thrown 712 pitches. So we're over 200 pitches that we've made the other pitchers or the other teams throw us. That's really, really good. Pitching, we've pitched a total of 36 innings over our 15 appearances. We've faced 177 batters. We've recorded 108 outs. And of those 108 outs, 91 of those are strikeouts. Okay. So we have a number of pop outs, we have a number of assists and put outs. We're doing pretty well on that. All those numbers are increasing. We've given up 25 walks, so we've walked 25 people. Again, you look at the number of times we've walked as a team. We've walked 71 times, and we've given up 21. We've given up 25 walks. That's a plus. That's plus almost 50 number of walks that we have over what we've given up. We've given up 18 hits, and we have 31 hits on the season. We've given up 18 hits. We have 9 earned runs. So out of the 24 runs that we've allowed, only 9 of those are actually earned. So that means there are a lot of the outs. There's 15 outs that we have allowed either by error or something like that. Okay. We've hit 7 people. We have 7 hit batsmen compared to us as a team being hit 8 times. And our earned run average is 2.25. So that means we're giving up about 2.25 runs each game. Remember, an earned run average equals the number of earned runs divided by innings pitched times 9. Okay. And then the last thing I want to compare is you look at our opponent's batting average. Our opponent's batting average is 124, which means they are getting on base about 12% of the time by a hit. Compared that to our average is 237. That's pretty good. And our opponent's on base percentage is 282. So they're getting on base about a little over 28% of the time that they come up to the plate against us. Our on base percentage is over 50%. It's 519. So we're getting on base over 50% of the time. They're getting on base about 28% of the time. So we're doing pretty well there. What we will continue to do, we'll continue to work on some things. We'll continue to try to see where these stats go. And then again, like I said, I'll check in at the end to give us the final wrap up so that maybe this will help you when you're watching a game on television or you're attending a game live and you hear some of these stats thrown out. Okay? Thanks, players.